I'm excited to speak to our next expert, Ben Kaufman. Ben is the founder of Camp, a family experience company that he founded in 2018. Before that, he worked as CMO at BuzzFeed, and he ran a number of pioneering startups that explored the future of customer experience. Ben, it's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
So Ben, when we first spoke a couple of years ago about Camp, you were building these fantastic, highly engaging, interactive, immersive experiences for families. And it was truly pioneering. Obviously, we've gone through some accelerated change. I wonder whether you could possibly just give us a little context of what you tried to achieve before, and then how you may have pivoted to address the kind of our new digital experience.
2+ years ago, we set out to build indoor family experience stores that thrived on hundreds of people packing in, spending hours on end, and enjoying their time together. That was a reality that kind of no longer was possible as soon as March 2020 came along, and Camp kind of went through a rapid digitization to take kind of the magic of what we were, which was an answer to what should we do today as a family, and replicate our answers that used to take place in the physical world in terms of we're a place to meet for a birthday, we're a place to spend a Saturday afternoon trying a new craft or activity, and bring all of that programming online and do it in an authentic way. And 2020 was by no means the year we expected, but I'm glad we went through it, because we're a much more diversified brand now, and we can serve customers in different ways and meet them where they are.
Well, that's gonna. I'm excited to kind of explore how and what you did. I mean, looking back on it, were there some pillars in terms of the customer experience, or what's driving your business today, in terms of the way you interact with your customers?
Early on, we were trying to figure out, like, again, how do we take what the magic of our stores were and translate them to online. As a retailer, the most reflexive thing we could have done is just like make a big e-commerce play. But if we thought about ourselves, the reason people came to Camp wasn't just to buy a toy or buy a product, buy apparel. They came to Camp because they wanted the experience of coming to Camp. So early on, we made the decision, we're not going to just load up camp.com, our website, with thousands of SKUs you could also buy at Amazon and Walmart and everywhere else. Instead, we're going to focus on the magic of what Camp delivered, which was, again, an answer of what to do today. So the first thing we did, this was like March 16th of 2020, like 2 days after our store closed, is we said we're gonna throw the best online birthday parties. There are thousands of kids at home in quarantine. They're all going to be celebrating birthdays, and as a kid, like, birthdays are so special, and there has to be a company that reinforces that and productizes it. So by the end of April, we had celebrated 10,000 kids' birthdays, and we started to add gifting into that, and brand partnerships and so on. So birthdays was the first place we kind of like put a stake in the ground and said, okay, this is how we can be an experience first retailer while everyone's at home and not.
I mean, that seems pretty brave. I would imagine on March 16th, everybody was freaking out about future sales, and you seem to have kind of taken a sort of left turn and invested in the experience rather than the trying to maintain your revenues. Right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, our revenues went to zero overnight. I mean, we knew that they were going to go to zero, and it was all about engaging the community. Like, that was the first priority. Was like, there were people that came to Camp 2-3 times a week. It was part of their family ritual. Sunday after soccer practice, Wednesday after school, and we wanted to keep that level of loyalty, that level of engagement. We felt like if we could do that, the sales and all that revenue stuff will come. The biggest service we provided to our customers was, again, a reliable thing to do with your family, and so that was the top priority.
That's great. Can you tell me a little bit about the partnership with Walmart? They've got a lot of press, especially within the retail trade circles.
Yeah. So by early April, it was clear that the summertime was going to look very different last year. And we wanted to bring our amazing in-store curriculum online in our stores. For context, we have craft classes, activities, sports and fitness stuff like baby yoga, date night drop off, all sorts of things that we used to do in our four-walled environment. We wanted to bring that online as a digital summer camp, but in order to do that, we felt like we needed a partner, just because of the budgets and the amount of work you would need to put into it to do it right. And we were lucky to partner with Echo, which is an interactive video platform, and Walmart, to create what's now called Camp by Walmart, which was an interactive summer camp, which has now become a year-round program with hundreds of activities with celebrity integrations like LeBron James and Neil Patrick Harris and Jennifer Garner and Drew Barrymore and Idina Menzel. And we created all of these amazing interactive videos that allowed families to kind of co-watch. It's meant for the kid and the parent to watch together. And then we integrated shopping and commerce throughout the course of the program. So you might be doing a craft where you learn how to build a rocket ship, and right there in the video, you could buy all of the supplies you need directly from Walmart in order to go and do that. So it's a really fun program. It's still continuing. We launched 100 episodes in the summer of 2020. Launched another 100 episodes in holiday of 2020, and we're continuing to launch stuff all the way up until this summer, and we'll see where it takes us.
That's incredible. You also worked recently on this White Elephant campaign, which is super interesting as well. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened there?
This is my favorite thing we did in 2020. To me, it's a glimpse on how you can be really experiential with e-commerce, which those two things are very not something that usually happens together. E-commerce, almost every interpretation of it is seek and destroy. You know what you want, you go and search it, you click it, you buy it, you're done. What we've done with the White Elephant gift exchange is we proved that e-commerce can actually be experiential. And the way it worked is people started a party, just like you would start a party in an office. And they bought the first gift. They sent a private link out to all of their friends or colleagues or whoever was going to be in the party with them, who they bought gifts. All the gifts were blind. And then at the time they wanted, whenever they felt like it, they could start the party and all be on a live stream virtual gift exchange. And we handled all the shipping, all of the logistics, et cetera. So we made gifting really easy in the holiday season, and we made it a shared commerce, transactional experience, which honestly, again, it was the most kind of inspirational thing we did in 2020. And I feel like it's going to set a big part of our 2021 roadmap. Experiential retail is very clear what you do in four walls in the physical world. And I think we're gonna hopefully pioneer what it means in the virtual world. And
Let's explore that just a little bit more. So it seems to be playing at or seems to be working at the intersection of social engagement and play. Why does that kind of turn consumers and shoppers on?
Yeah, for us, it's about shared experiences, and almost always it's about the purchase process, taking the front seat outside of to the item, if that makes sense. So the thing that you get is important. It has to be a good product. We curate our products carefully, but what people leave a camp experience with, whether it be brick and mortar or virtual, is a memory of that experience that they shared with their friends, that they went with, their family that they brought through. And that's why we do what we do. Is we think retailers most of the time don't think of that. They think of the item, they think about the price, they think about the customer service. We want people to have a memory of the actual moment they got it. Growing up as a kid, I'll go to FAO Schwartz. I don't even remember one thing I got at FAO Schwartz, right? But I remember going every single time. I don't remember what product I walked out with. I remember the experience of being in this amazing, elaborative environment and seeing all these amazing things.
So in terms of this sharing, moments of sharing, how's that going to influence your business going forward, do you think? What's on the roadmap? Anything to look out for?
I think we're gonna try and scale what we did with the virtual white elephant exchange. Obviously, white elephant is very seasonal and Christmas oriented, but I think there's a ton of opportunities to build around shared transactional experiences and figure out how to take dynamics that you would normally have in the physical world, and use the infrastructure we have as a retailer with physical locations and distribution centers and technology to make these experiences shared and memorable. I don't want to give too much away, so that's where I kind of stalled out. But like you can imagine birthdays, for example, like buying birthday gifts for friends and celebrating birthdays together. Like that should be something that we build the best platform for. And what that means and what it looks like, I think we'll have to wait and see. But there are so many moments that are, they usually require a transaction, whether it's a gift or a ticket or whatever. And we want to make sure that those transactions are built in an experiential way, and I think we can do that.
I can't wait to see how this manifests. If there are folks that are gonna make it this amazing experience, is you and the camp team. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that is. I'll sign up and look forward to the alerts.
I am too, to be honest. Like it's the first of the year. It's a complete abstract thought, but the experiences of 2020 really inspired us to keep pushing down this road of answering the question, what should we do today, and helping our customers do the same.